strength.
Okay. So when you go on vacation, that's specifically, especially the time that you want to be recording, because there's a lot of things that you can share with people, and people like to see lifestyle, especially if it's different. So that is the time that you do a 30-second, you do like very short ones, or just words on text. So when you go on vacation, check in with me if you want to, right? Check in with me and I'll be happy to help, so that you can have something to record, because you never want to miss a day without recording a video, without posting at least one video, because that is the day that the rest of us are right there and we're posting. So any traction that you got, you will lose it, unless you're someone that you're already an influencer, right? I just saw a girl that she's been on TikTok when TikTok was a big deal, right? So she came early. She has over 100,000 followers. So if she comes live, it's different. If she takes a break, it's different. But even some of the great influencers, even some of them, when they fade off, they pay a price to come back. So I would say, if I can tell you anything, is that it's right now it looks like I'm not doing anything on my big channel, because I've been focusing on my little channel. But I just had to make a choice, right? Because I can't right now, I'm not in a position to do both. But if you want the help, then I'm always happy to help. Miss Amy, is there anything that specifically, because we're going to go for a short session today, is there anything specific that you want to learn?
I don't think so. It was just how to use those Facebook groups that you suggested.
Okay, we'll talk about that. So that's actually great. And Carlos, is there?
I think I will probably be setting up a one-on-one with you.
Perfect. When I looked at your content, so Carlos is also in my private community, in my paid community, in my mentorship community. And the difference between, because I can't possibly do what I do in my private paid community. So in my private community, like with Liam, right? We had to do a lot of ideations of what he was trying. And then we had to reel him back and reel him back and reel him back, because we all have habits. We all have things that we normally do. But eventually he hit the jackpot. So when we switched it enough, now like he gets so many leads that he literally has to pause for 2 hours straight to just respond to all the leads. Right now, the majority of the growth that we're having are because of all the leads that he has blown up. And you never know, like Michelle, right? Michelle has blown up her channel. Some videos go totally viral. I think one of her videos is almost at 500,000 views. So you never know which video is going to go viral. But you have to be posting the videos in order for them to go wild. But we will talk about the Facebook groups. Okay, Mr. Carlos.
No, not specifically. I sent you a video with
Yes.
my testimony. Yes. And the other thing is, it's possible that I can do a video using, for example, because I'm practicing the artificial intelligence with a text from one of your videos, for example.
Try it doesn't hurt to try. But this is what I'm going to tell all of us, is that whenever I test that, I know that I'm not building the relationship with the person that is watching. And they're probably going to watch my video, but they're going to go choose someone that is actually taking the extra step to watch the video. Now, I would do it in your English channel, right? I would definitely do it in your English channel. That wouldn't be a bad idea. And I would actually, if you have an AI version of you, I would totally use an AI version of you.
Or what I mean is not all the videos, just one video, for example, there, just to create something.
Yeah. No, I'm saying do it, but do it on your English channel. Don't do it on your Spanish. Your Spanish, you need to be the face of it. Make sense?
No, it's okay.
And then when you do it, let us know inside of the community, announce it so that we can all watch it, so that we can give you feedback, and then then we can talk more. One of the things that I've been telling other people is that everyone is welcome to go grab my videos, spin them just a little bit, not the beginning and not the end, right? The beginning and the end, they're crucial. But you can take my video, edit the middle of it. So like the third part comes in the first part, so you just cut them and edit them differently, or you might make them shorter. You might take something out, and when you do that, and all you're doing, you can say you can come in at the beginning of the video and say, listen to this important message, right? That's all you say. And then you throw the video of me or somebody else that did it. Just make sure that we're not promoting ourselves. And you can take videos from, I mean, you're free to take all of my videos. Michelle just gave me permission to take her videos as well. So I'm going to be collecting different people that have videos that are viral that all of us can copy. So you're more than welcome to copy any of my videos for sure. Okay, perfect. So let's talk about Facebook groups. Facebook groups are very interesting, Amy. So I was just telling one of my people that I was looking at the facts of what's happening between my Facebook, my Instagram, my YouTube, and my TikTok. By far, hands down, my Facebook groups against my TikTok, hands down TikTok. All the effort and time that I put on my Facebook groups, I have gotten one affiliate for sure, and I get traction, but not enough to make it that I would recommend that for you. But if you wanted to go to Facebook groups, so you know that we have Facebook groups, a list of Facebook groups for you guys, right?
I saw them, yes.
So you have those, so you know that those are there for free. So all you do, like for instance, one of my Facebook groups is Aliso Viejo Community. So you want to post, if you are okay on posting on the community that you live in, that is the best thing, because you already have immediate know, like, and trust. You can also post on nearby communities, especially if you're a teacher. If you don't want to be in the area that you're in, then you want to build it around there. So like for instance, I am a member of probably 1,000 Facebook groups, and you have to look at the about section, and you need to look at the rules. So if the rule says that there's no self-promoting, a lot of them specifically say no MLM, no selling. If any of them say that, they're not even worth being there, because you're gonna get banned, and you're gonna get your videos, your stuff is not gonna get pushed. Now in Facebook groups, what I have found that is better to just put still pictures versus videos. That just works better. So on this one, as you can see, there's no rules that we have to go by. So this one is a free, but you want to go to groups that have no less than 5,000 members. I do have some that are less because they are in my community. But if they have less than 5,000, I normally wouldn't post on it because it's not worth it, all the trouble that you're going to go through. So this is Rancho Santa Margarita, RSM, also known. This one is a little bit more strict. I don't like to have to think before I post. So I want to be able to post freely. So this one is a place for questions and answers, community, need a referral, electrician, blah, blah, blah. So this group was created, So there's nothing, they can be sent to the link to dig in for recommendations. So there's nothing that says no self-promoting. So then that's good. And then I'm looking down here, and there's no specific rules. So that's good. But then you also have to make sure that sometimes they don't like it that you're posting too much, right? So if you look at this, I don't know if I posted on this one. So you go in, you look at what other people have posted so that you get an idea. So he is one of my private clients. I post for him, and I'm testing this because before I was posting like this and he's getting zero traction. So I'm testing to just put his picture because he's a pretty handsome guy. So I'm just putting this and this. And you could do the same thing, or you could literally go and copy and paste mine. I have one like this, but it's for actually If you want me to, I can drop them inside of our community. If you want me to do that, then I can do that for you guys. There's one that I actually have for live. Okay, so this one. This one is, picture this. You wake up at 11 a.m., blah, 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 blah. I have actually posted this inside the community. And then this one, I actually took it from an ad that is a multi-million-dollar ad from somebody else. And I just literally duplicated the ad, but based on what our offer is. And then I just added this. But as you see, I get no traction. Now, that doesn't mean that people are not seeing it. It's just in Facebook groups, there's very, very little traction unless it's a paid for group. So a lot of times, if you go to a paid for group, there's going to be traction, but it's because people are paying to be there, and they're usually trying to recruit you to do something else. So as you can see, none of these have any traction. Now, on my $47 membership program, I have gotten, nobody commented, but they actually called me. They actually texted me that they were interested in my membership program. So that is one way that you can do it. Another way that a lot of us build on social media groups are ones that are already, those are the community ones, and those would be the most effective because those are people that are actually looking in the Facebook groups. But then you can also go to like Work at Home Dance or any place that they allow self-promoting, and they allow basically ads. So this one, it has a little bit more traction. What's the job about, right? So this one looks like it's a little bit deceptive because it may not be an actual job. So people are asking because they want a job. So sometimes people will get leads, but they're not real leads because this is about getting paid per hour. So you can post on places like this. So some of my posts, you can see like this one. So sometimes you want to also just be a human and then just post for posting to be adding value. This kind of posts are okay to post on a Facebook group. You never want to post this kind of post on your Facebook page, on your TikTok page, or on your Instagram page, and much less on your YouTube page. But on a Facebook group, it's okay to put it as long as you put copy with it, as long as you put a personalized message. And again, that one is another one from Live Good, another one from Live Good, another one from Live Good. But as you can see, there's really no traction. Now, the ones that have given me traction are these right here. 16,000. So just the words, and then faceless. Those have given me traction. Want to connect 300. And then you also want to offer, this is why I give you guys I give you guys some, I don't give you I give you digital products that you can give away for free so that you can offer different things that are going to help people say, yes, I want to do that. So when they do that, then you are able to give them something in exchange. And that's why I tell all of you to have a funnel, not just your your beacons. Anybody who can have a funnel then should have a funnel. But yeah, so Think Good.
So Maria, that funnel that Amanda is building for me, has this stuff built in? Yours does?
So the funnel that Amanda is going to be giving you looks like this. All day freedom, except that it'll be your domain. And remember, the domain has to be a .com, easy to spell, easy to say, and it's all about the person who you're trying to recruit. So someone that I want to recruit, they're going to say All Day Freedom. Yeah, I want to go there, right? But if it was marialupita.com, not so much, because I've tested both, right? I've tested both. And then if you have working with so-and-so, that's also not in the interest of the client because clients don't want to work with that. So you're going to get this blueprint right here. And then let me see if I find. And then the thank you page. The thank you page, we recently changed it. So your thank you page should look like this if she pulled the latest one. So what we did is that we tested and we realized that if you have two links on the same funnel on the thank you page, it distracts people. and they may not be ready to look at Live Good, because like, for instance, I looked at Live Good for 2 years and I thought I knew what it was. You get paid 25 cents, no way, no how, right? You say that you're going to pay people $2,000, no way, no how. So what we did is that we got rid of sending people to our Live Good link. So this one sends people straight to the community, and that is the link. You have to have your own link. You know how to get your own link to Live Good, right? I mean, to our community. So you have to make sure that you use your own link to this group, and that's where it's going to take you. And then once you do this, then on the emails, on the follow-up emails, let me get out of here, because I think, hang on one second, I gotta change screens. Okay, hang on. Okay, let me show this again. Okay, so on this one, you're gonna get these emails, and Amanda will set this up for you. So on the first email, we just say, hello, here's the information, blah, 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 blah. But we still don't tell them anything about Live Good. We just send them back to the community. So that's the first email that they're going to get. And then once they get that email, the second email that they're gonna get within 1 minute is the webinar. The webinar that we talked about, that all of us did, about how to be, and then we send them back to our Live Good community, because this is where you're gonna get to nurture, welcome, and this is why I always tell all of you, make sure that you post on a daily basis. You want to be seen like the person that is active, that is the authority, one of the authorities in the room. So here we send them back into the room so that they get access to the group. So let me see why it didn't take me straight to the video. Huh, it should have taken me straight to the video.
To which video?
It would be the webinar, 50K. So it should take us to this video here. Let me see. Copy link. So I think I put the wrong link. So you wanna send them straight to that video. So let's see. Woohoo! Yes. So you want to make sure that whenever we say go watch this video, the video is inside the community. You don't want to send them away anywhere else, because you want to keep them with you. And then after that, once you have time to nurture them, once you had time to welcome them, once you had time to have them see you inside of the community, that's why I'm always telling you guys, post in the community, post in the community. It's not that I'm bugging you, but it's for your best interest. It's not for my benefit. So then after 1 minute, they're going to get the webinar. After 5 minutes, they're going to get the blueprint, and then we're going to send them back again to the community. And then on the next day, on the second day, that's when we send them over to Live Good.
Okay, that's with your affiliate link.
That's with your Live Good affiliate link. Yes. Yeah, the Live Good tour.
Okay.
But now you've nurtured them, you got their email. Now and that's why we want to make a lot of content, like the ones that we say, if you think you know what you're looking at, you don't know what you're looking at. That is really crucial that we always say that. And I need to make more videos inside of the community so that people understand that they don't really know, because I didn't really know. And then with me, because I already have too many. It's not that I already have too many. I learned this from Carlos, so I already have over, I think, 30 members myself. So now everybody that I'm enrolling for my mom, and also my best friend. So I'm switching back and forth between the two of them so that I can make them silver. But my mom is already a bronze, so I need to make my best friend a bronze, and then I'll turn back around and then make them silver, and so on and so forth.
That was so helpful last week, that training, Carlos. Thank you.
Carlos is the bomb. Carlos told
how to spread that out. That was so helpful.
So you get 27.
You're welcome, guys.
You get 27 emails on this, and these are going to be nurturing every single day, and that is really, really key to having success. with you having a full-time job, a full-time life, and being able to automate your business. Because when you learn to do this, with the help of Amanda, you can tell other people, listen, if you have to save every week $10 to pay Amanda, right? Find it, because you want to tell people that you're automating the business. So the Facebook groups, you just literally find 10 Facebook groups that are in your community or areas that are welcoming, that they don't say, that they don't allow. Like I have one here. Where's my Laguna Niguel? My Laguna Niguel is a more affluent area. And here, share local news, activities, blah, 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 blah. But somewhere on the rules, it says that we're not to be self-promoting, or they don't want us to be, they don't want us to always be posting as something that we're selling, and they don't always let the content go. So this takes way too much thinking, but I want to be in this community, because if I see someone that says, I just lost my job, I'm looking for a side hustle, I'm looking for this, then I want to be in this community, right? So because there's 29,000 people. The same thing with this other one. Hang on 1 second. Groups. So like this one right here, the Orange County one. The Orange County one has 33,000 members, but they don't always let my content go through. But I'm okay with it, because I want to be in this community, because there's 33,000 members. But I get a lot more traction by just going live and creating great content on TikTok than if I were to spend hours here. So if
I've been on Facebook for quite a few months, and I only get a few views.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Facebook page, your personal Facebook page versus going to Facebook groups, night and day different. Your Facebook page is just so that you can maintain it, but you're not. I get leads, and I get people to sign up from my Facebook, but it's not going to be your solid place, because on our Facebook pages, people know us from years ago, right? So on your Facebook page, you have to be a human. So you have to provide value, you have to provide personality, you have to provide pieces of you. You have to, like right now, I'm sharing that I'm not drinking coffee anymore. So I'm sharing my struggles of my coffee. You have to be more, it takes a lot more time and effort to be a human on Facebook, on your Facebook page. Now, it's definitely something that you want to do on a daily basis to just keep it alive and keep contact with people. But it's not necessarily where you're going to get most of your leads. As I see it, most of my leads from me and from many others are coming directly from TikTok, unless you're doing paid ads. And I don't recommend doing paid ads at all, especially
We're not allowed. Aren't we? We're not allowed to do paid ads, are we?
Oh yeah, of course we are. There's many people that do paid ads.
Like classified ads?
Any kinds of ads. Like you can do Facebook ads, Meta ads, but I don't recommend that you do ads.
What you cannot do is purchase leads. That's what you cannot do.
I'm pretty sure that you can purchase leads, because even the company said,
you cannot purchase leads. Only you can purchase leads from the company.
Is that somewhere on the terms?
Yes.
Huh. Yeah, if you find that, I would love to see that, because as far as I know, there's actually top income leaders that sell leads. So yeah, so that's what does that help you, Amy, when it comes to?
Yes, and you said still pictures are better than videos. What about just printed posts? Just
words on just words?
Yes.
Yeah, so it's the ones that I showed you. So I gave you guys, I think, about 50.
Just like your imagine waking up at.
So that one, you need to have an image, because it's a lot of copy. When you have a lot of copy, you would definitely want to have a picture, and you want to have a picture of you or something that is related to that. But you can do video, you can do some, like, hang on 1 second. The ones that are short, they have to have a color background, because those are the ones that actually do well. If you don't do those, so I wouldn't reinvent the wheel when it comes to those, because I've curated those myself. and those have given me leads, and those have given me traction. Let me see. From dads. Okay, dads. Okay. So this one, if we look at my post again, here we go. So if we look at these, and I believe I dropped all of these for you. So this one, right? $9,000 in 30 days.
Okay.
$16,000, say faceless. This one is just for you to get leads.
And those are in the community?
Uh-huh. They should be in the community. If they're not in the community, let me know. Let's see, get paid. Okay, yeah, get paid. This one is another one. So if you
do you think it's okay to say Live Good in Facebook?
Yeah, you can say it's both, right? Some people think that they already know Live Good. So if you say Live Good, sometimes it can work for you and it can work against you. Like for me, when I didn't understand Live Good, I was 100% against it, to the point that a lot of my friends that had offered me Live Good, when I was contacting them to reach to help me with Live Good, none of them returned my call. So I didn't enroll with any of them because they didn't return my calls. Because I had told them that I was adamant that I was never going to join. So it works for good and it works for bad. But it also works because there's people that may not know that you're in Live Good, and they're like, oh my gosh, I've been hearing about Live Good. I should look at that. So I do a blend of both. I do a blend of talking about Live Good, and I do a blend of not talking about Live Good.
Okay.
Anything else? Okay,
so
now let me show you guys how you do this video. So I'm actually, I'm gonna break this recording. Hang on one second. Where's my recording? Stop recording.